everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Hunter Wiggle, and today we're strapping ourselves into the time machine, setting the dials for 2003, a year that was an absolute goldmine for RPG fans. We're diving into the top 8 RPGs of 2003, each one a game of the week in its own right. Groundbreaking storytelling, innovative mechanics, worlds so immersive you'd forget to eat. This isn't just a list, it's a journey back to a pivotal year in gaming. So grab your snacks, get comfy, because this is going to be a nostalgia trip of epic proportions. Are you ready? I'm ready, let's get started. Kicking things off with an absolute titan, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, or KOTOR as all the cool kids called it. BioWare delivered the Star Wars experience we had all been dreaming of. The freedom, the choices that actually mattered. It was mind-blowing. Light side, dark side, it fundamentally changed your abilities, your relationships, the galaxy's fate, the companions. HK-47, you glorious meatbag-hating droid, you were a treasure. The combat, a blend of real-time and turn-based, felt strategic and satisfying. And the plot twist. If you know, you know. If you don't, go play it. KOTOR redefined what a Star Wars RPG could be, what a BioWare RPG could be, and what an RPG period could achieve. An absolute masterpiece and a perfect way to start this list. Next up, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Initially divisive for its cel-shaded graphics, but once you played it, all doubt sailed away. The Great Sea was huge, dotted with islands, each with its own secrets and dungeons. Controlling the wind with the Wind Waker itself? Genius! The combat was classic Zelda, refined and fluid, with the parry system adding a new layer of skill. The dungeons were classic Zelda puzzles and boss fights, each one a masterpiece of design. Wind Waker also had this incredible sense of atmosphere, with music and visuals creating a world that felt alive. It was a brave step for the Zelda series, and one that paid off spectacularly. From Hyrule's vast oceans, we're zipping over to Spira with Final Fantasy X2, Yuna, Riku, Pain, YRP in position. The storyline picks up 2 years after FX, with Yuna now a Sphere Hunter. The Dress Sphere system was the gameplay core, allowing you to switch job classes on the fly in combat. Each Dress Sphere had its own abilities, strengths, and weaknesses, encouraging experimentation. The game explored themes about moving on from the past and finding your own path. It was a departure for some, but for me, Final Fantasy X2 was a breath of fresh air. Plus, real emotion, certified banger. Let's talk about Dark Cloud 2, an absolute visual feast for 2003. The cel-shaded art style was vibrant and full of life, making it feel like playing an animated movie. The gameplay combined dungeon crawling with town building, and it was addictive. The Georama system allowed you to rebuild the world of the future, meeting specific conditions and requests. The weapon synthesis system and photography added layers of depth. Beyond the main story, there was fishing, Svita, and the invention system. Dark Cloud 2 was packed with content, all wrapped up in a gorgeous graphical package. A true gem of 2003, shining brightly then and now. Strategy fans, gather round. Fire Emblem. The Blazing Blade introduced us to a tactical RPG legend. The music was phenomenal, setting the stage for an epic journey. Each battle had its own track that matched the tension and stakes. The character themes, map themes, and emotional story beats were crafted with care. Permadeath made every decision carry weight, and the soundtrack amplified those emotions. Fire Emblem was a masterclass in tactical gameplay, with its weapon triangle and diverse unit types. The combination of tight strategy, engaging characters, and stellar soundtrack elevated it to legendary status. An unforgettable experience and a fantastic introduction to the series. Ready to dive into the Netherworld? Disgaea. Hour of Darkness takes depth and replay value to the max. You play as Laharl, Prince of the Netherworld, reclaiming his title with the help of Etna and Flown. The gameplay systems were where Disgaea truly shone, with leveling up characters, items, and skills. The item world allowed you to dive into randomly generated dungeons to make items stronger. Reincarnating characters back to level 1 with higher base stats allowed for even more power. Disgaea wasn't just a game you beat, it was a game you lived in, with multiple endings and optional super bosses. It carved out its own unique niche in the RPG landscape of 2003. Let's shift gears to something darker with Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Nocturne drops you into a post-apocalyptic Tokyo, transformed into the Vortex world. The press-turn combat system rewarded players for exploiting enemy weaknesses. The Demon Fusion system was deep and addictive, with iconic designs by Kazuma Kaneko. The bosses were legendary for their difficulty, making every victory feel like a true accomplishment. Nocturne's reputation grew over time, praised for its dark storytelling and innovative mechanics. It respected the player's intelligence and demanded their full attention. A masterpiece of dark fantasy, offering an experience unlike any other in 2003. Finally, we come to Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, a refined and action-packed dungeon-crawling experience. You could choose from 5 distinct new characters, each with unique skills and playstyles. The co-op in this game was just. Dark Alliance 2 blended action and RPG elements perfectly, with skill trees, loot, and quests. The environments were varied and atmospheric, powered by the impressive Waterdeep engine. It was easy to pick up and play, but had enough depth to keep you engaged for hours, a fantastic way to cap off an incredible year for the genre. And there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour through the top 8 RPGs of 2003. Each of these games brought something unique to the table, pushing boundaries and telling unforgettable stories. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this list, hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming content. Let us know in the comments which 2003 RPG was your favorite. Share your memories and favorite moments. Until next time, keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you next time.